our good friends at Drunkfish have made probably the coolest bottle I've seen. Like, this is, first of all, I was just like, I was going to baseball practice because that's what I do every single day of my life. And I was like, cool, let's fill up the new water bottle. And I opened it up and I was like, what the heck is this? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a flask. It's like, it's called Drunkfish because you're supposed to drink alcohol with this. I had no idea. So it's wild. And then I was just like, oh my God, who fills this entire thing up with, you know, whatever juice you have, and then all of this with whatever alcohol? I was like, you're going to be one drunk fish if you drink this entire container. Hopefully you're sharing it with a spouse or a friend or someone. This is so cool. It is such high quality. It is so well made. As I started putting this to the test, there's so many like cool little features on it, you know, from the different ways you can sip out of it, the different ways you can open it. The packaging is great. The branding is great. Drunkfish knocked it out of the park. And I know, like, for some of you, like, that are going maybe to the beach, right? If you're at the beach over the summer, you know, you can't really drink out of a beer bottle or anything like that because usually the beach patrol is on you. But if you just got one of these, no beach patrol, no problem with one of these. So, Marcy, tell us all about the Drunkfish.
I have to say, Greg, I am guessing, I know this for a fact, but based on the way you presented it, I think that you don't have a kid in college like I do, because you don't realize what it's really for, do you?
I get what it's really for. Yeah, you know what it's really for, though.
I learned last night at the dinner table because I said, Jack, what do you think of this? First of all, we all agreed. I think that is the coolest water bottle I've ever seen. I love it. I think and if you could feel it and hold it in your hand, you would know what I'm talking about. The quality of this water bottle is truly off the charts. And I love sort of the ombre, love the branding. So just that right there, love how easy it is to carry, love that there's two different ways to drink out of it. So there's this way, and then you can flip it very quickly like that, and you've got the spout. But what Jack taught me, not that my son would ever do this, but if he did, he's learned from other people that what this is actually that flask that Greg talked about, which I didn't even realize it was a flask. I thought you're supposed to put water in it, freeze the water, and then that keeps your drink extra cold without diluting it. So I thought that was just brilliant, just that right there. But actually what Jack taught me was that it is for alcohol, but the whole purpose that you do a shot from here. So, and this is holding your chaser. So your shot, whatever tequila, or I think in the videos I saw Jägermeister, whatever it is, and then you've got your favorite chaser in here. So you quickly do the shot, then you switch it and you do your chaser. So evidently that is really why it was created. And this was a Kickstarter product that Terrence came up with. And I love his story. He's been an entrepreneur since he was 9 years old, which is actually just like my son Jack as well. So that was kind of fun to read about. And there it is, the alcohol and the chaser right there. And they killed it on Kickstarter. It's been such a hit. I mean, this is actually I hate to admit it, but kind of a brilliant invention for the college kids and beyond. I'm sure it's beyond as well. But then, of course, my mind gets going about all the other ways that it can, I'm mom, so other ways to use it. And one thing I was thinking about is that you could use it because it's not just for keeping things cold. You could also have your hot coffee in here. And then in the flask, you could put your creamer. So keeping that separate, but the creamer would get warm, but that's okay because you don't want cold cream in your hot coffee anyway. So that's kind of a good thing. And then something my son said was, you know what it'd be great for is he goes to the gym all the time and they all do what's called a pre-workout or or even protein drinks or whatever. So to have your pre-workout drink in here and then your regular water in here. So he sometimes carries 2 bottles with him, but he's like, this is so smart for that. So there's lots of other uses for it. It's not just for shots and chasers, although that was the impetus for why they created, and really well done. And again, I'm sure you guys in the chat can come up with a million other ways that this can be used, but that's what I'm seeing so far, and I like it.
I love it. And yeah, I think the headline is discreetly take your alcohol and chaser on the go. So, beach, music festivals, outdoor concerts, the block party that you're going to have this summer. And everyone thinks that you're just, sipping on some water and you're really just having a great time. And enjoying your night there. Love these guys. Huge Grommet discount, $59.99 is the retail price. Gets it down to $48 with your Grommet discount. These guys are in the middle or the last night of their launch week. They're at 74 upvotes now. With your help tonight, we can get them over that 100 mark. And, again, super cool product. I think this is one that we are going to continue to be able to push over and over and over again. Yeah, I love it. Bison says, similar to what Marcy said earlier, is as a tennis player, I can see water in one, energy drink in the other. You're right, the pre-workout or the hydration drink, like just different ways to go about that. But what a cool product, what a cool invention. And I love seeing things from Kickstarter come to life and have life after Kickstarter. So super proud of you guys.